Hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Shloopity, and we'll be playing some 1v1 games. Sitting at 1610, turn of the century. Fun fact, the year that Galileo discovered Jupiter's moons. Pretty cool. At least I think so. Anyway, been having a bit of an up and down with this season. Not really able to get any momentum going, but I'm hoping that all turns around with a couple of good games here. Let's get started. Whew. 569 is hard to ignore. And the wheat road building, it's a little sketchy here. But what's the alternatives? 8510? Well, the wheat ore options are kind of sketchy here. We could do a moderate approach and kind of just do 5-6-11 with the hope of having a little more board space. Kind of still leaves these as our options, though. Sheep port's all the way over here. I think we should probably be okay. We're definitely going to point down in the search for more wheat. But I'm willing to play, I don't know, something kind of unconventional. Alright, he takes that. Deprives us of the settle. Oh, we get the 9-6-3. It all works out. Don't know why I was worried. And it's going to be up. This is a great expansion. More wheat is necessary. We need to get onto a port. The wood's not going to be great. I'd like to point right and get onto more wood. But if we manage to snag the 6-11-3, it at least boosts it that way. And I'd like to take this spot away from him. I don't know, we're gonna need some early 9s, and I don't like our wheat. Or wood. But he's working with a single tile as well, and hopefully here soon we'll be sharing the 11 or something. It's not bad, right? We've got, like, all the ore in the world. We're just gonna need some 9s to show up. A 3 wouldn't hurt. There's the first one. Off to a good start. And if I get the opportunity to drop an early city, I might have to. Just hit it here. We become so blockable. That's the issue, though. Ideally, I just get to this 4-9-11 and everything's okay. But you know what? I'm going to do this. I think the 9 is the block anyway. I'm going to run this road. I'm very okay for wanting the ore to get this settle. Because I think once we do, we're pretty unstoppable. We've got double sheep, double wheat, double ore. And then a bit of road building to get us to our port. Alright, we'd rather lose the ore than the wood there, because we are not far from the settle now. Just need like a 6 and a 9. Can we get there? There we go. Beautiful. We might even be able to cap this spot if we're lucky. That's a dev for sure. We gotta keep this 9 unblocked. I'm not going to throw the road out there. It would really hurt to lose the wood. But he's got 6 cards. And is blocked, no devs. I don't think we lose this. Just need a roll to come in. Oh, well. That hurts our chances. No. Don't steal the brick. That also makes the settle harder. Is it the 10 or the 8? I'm gonna hit the 8. Nice. Non-knight? Nope. And the brick and the 9 block. Rough. Okay, we did a pop though. Missing that 9 hurt, but it's not the end of the world. And we pick up a wood. I just want this spot. I want it so bad. 6-9-11, come on. Don't take it from me. Okay. Well, there it is. It's alright. We'll build over here. I really wanted to get this spot so that we could just focus on getting to a port, though, is the issue. This severely delays us. Don't steal the wood. Oh my goodness. All of my opponents are snipers. We do get it back, though. For now. Okay. Just can't live with the 9 unblocked. Alright, so now at least when the 11 hits, it hits a little harder. There we go. Perfect. It's just gotta be this still. Weirdly, we should have, like, road this game. Yeah, move it off the 9. That's all I want. We've been blocked out of a lot of wheat, though. Just a lot of resources in general at this point. He could have the mono, but I don't want a 4-for-1. I'm just gonna risk it. That's beautiful. Like, if any of our rolls come in... Your plenty isn't the best, but that certainly is. I know we need to get to a port, but this expansion spot is like so strong for my opponent that I don't think I can just leave it there. And we're no longer in fear of the mono, so I'll just hold out here. But now, priority number 1, above all else, mission critical, is to get to a 3-to-1. And then just start popping devs as fast as we can. Okay, that is an opportune 7. At this point... I'm going to continue to be greedy. I think we need... Oh. Alright, well, that's fine. There we go. Unfortunate that he gets... the 8 right after our block comes off, but buys 3 devs in a row with it. Oy, 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 oy. Yeah, this is probably where it goes downhill. We got blocked out of too many 9s this game. Wasn't able to make it up later on. I guess I'm just going to go down to this 3-to-1. I don't really need more ore, and this opens up like another quick settle over there if we need it. That's nice. The 9s have certainly been rolling. It's just been hard to actually, like, get any of them, you know? Alright, we're just gonna beef up the production. If he has another knight, I really hate for him to steal any of these materials. Let's just run it. It's kind of defensive. Hey, he rolls the 7 anyway. Perfect. We love that. Okay. Did he have the knight? He did. Yeah, we're just going to wait and try and get this settle down. Hopefully a sets rolls. That would be phenomenal. Yeah, despite having the army majority on him, can he go all the way around for road? I guess we still get the road settle with the 2 wood, so I'll use that to pop. It's not a knight, which is a little sad. But yeah, despite having the knight advantage, I'm sure that our blocked resources are going to be so much higher. What do I even do here? This is gross. I guess I connect road. I know I need the port, but we're about to, like, lose the game. There we go. The mono? No, road builder. Just casually at 14 over here. Well, the threes are trying to save the day. We can try and pull for the win. There are still a lot of VPs in the deck. There we go. Nice! Alright. I guess the road builder for, it forced him to spend resources, I guess. I don't know. I shouldn't have even bothered with road. That was kind of dumb. The road builder into multiple settles to just quickly win was absolutely the better play. I mean, that's why I went over here instead of up here, was to, like, open up multiple settles. I don't know. We won. We got there. Kind of a messy game. Let's look at the stats. Yeah. Okay, so weird funky dice. Very chunky on the far ends. The 3s and 11s just absolutely steamrolled. He probably wasn't too happy about the lack of 10s there. That was his main wheat source. Yeah. Yeah, despite having army, we were blocked out of twice as many resources. And robbed more as well. But hey, overcame it. I mean, our production was insane. A little outmatched by his, mostly by the number of tiles he was on, but those starting cities definitely propelled us. The 3s definitely propelled us. We wouldn't have gotten anywhere without the 3s. Game kind of fell apart at the end. I used the road builder horribly. I should have just focused on getting the couple of devs down, or getting the couple of settles down while maintaining army and stuff. I was just, he was at like 13 points with open settles, you know. I felt I had to do something to pressure him, and I guess it did work out in the end, so who knows. Alright, on to the next one. I swear so many of my games have had the 659 lately. Alright. So 8-5-10 is obviously on the board in a powerful way. I don't mind the wood-wheat pairings, though, to kind of take this 5-9-10 and break up this powerful cluster. They could take 4-5-8, and it is not possible to keep us from a road. I wouldn't want to do 6-9-3-5-9-10, but, you know, crazier things have happened. I like it. I think it's pretty good. The, I don't know, 8-10-3, 6-9-3, something like that. It's not bad. Kinda, you build into the wood. Certainly not bad. But even if they do something like that, like, I'll take the 5-10-2. And just go to a wheat port and then soak up all of this. Alright, so they take away the obvious spot from me. That's okay too. 5-6-11 was like always an option. Because we just build into like all of this stuff. 6-3-11 maybe as well. I think the 6-5-11 is pretty tight. They'll have the 9. We'll have a lion's share of the wheat. Strong port. The one source of brick and wood I'm not crazy about. Yeah, I think this onto the secondary or with the option to build up into more wheat. Alright, we'll run it. We get the starting wheat, which is nice. Just need well, the 9s are pretty good for him, but we do need them. That does let us pop, which I'm certainly not opposed to. I love having the early dev. Even despite how often I tend to pull VPs. It's only a 20% chance. I think I definitely pull them more than that. But, you know, when it's a knight, it's good, and when it's anything else, it's so good, right? So, I think it's typically worth the risk. Okay, so he drops the road. Should be pretty safe in doing so. There's the first 9. Hopefully we don't 7 out. Perfect. Alright. Now we can run up into here. I don't even think it's bad. I want to get onto the port. But I don't want to lose this spot. The wheat advantage is really all we have. Now the 810 gets us the city a lot faster. The port lets us do other things. I don't want to be stuck. Hopefully they settle here and we can just get the 7 straight away and start blocking this ore of theirs. Really not bad. There we go. See, port's already putting in work. Nice. Nice! Alright, I like that a lot. We have the knight in hand. Getting up a city would be huge. So, let's focus on that. I would also like to secure this spot. Thankfully, they just take the wood. We might have to pop again because of that, though. Perfect. Love the knight. Alright, and with a wheat roll, I think we take this spot. Just so that we have the secondary. Or, yeah, he's not coming down into here. Okay. With that, I definitely think we do. And now we snag this as soon as possible. I honestly would have preferred the 7 to just not show up so that that doesn't happen. Let's kind of increase our fortifications while waiting on the 10. Yeah, that's fine. He can have a sheep. And I get to put it back onto the 9. 7 out. Pretty good. So we've got the knights in hand. We get the ore. Beautiful. Same as before, just waiting on a 5 or a 3 now to drop that, and then the city should come pretty quickly. Nice. Nice, okay. I am going to do this. We still leave a lot of ore hanging in our hand, but he can't break the city even if he steals one. And then the 8, well, if he steals 2, oh, of course he steals 2. Alright, we are still very close to the city. Hopefully he does not steal a 3rd ore from our hand. I guess I should have just taken the city when I had it? I don't know. That was kind of a rough turn of events. Now we're playing catch-up. I mean, we got there pretty fast, but it's still a lot of resources that were used. Lucky 7, though. I will take it. He does not have a port. I think it's worth it to get the knight. Okay. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright. The 10 is the block every time. But I like having more brick. I think it's good. I mean, the 8 is already pretty powerful just as is. Nice. Nice, there we go. Wanted more brick. As gross as it is to kind of port in that way. There we go. I was kind of waiting on this. I'd like to run over here Make sure that they can't share my secondary ore source, and so we can just keep them blocked the whole game. Hopefully. Brickport's not bad either. Now that we're kind of transitioning into like the dev heavy stage. All we do is drop the settle, city, road, maintain army. We should be pretty good. I'm going to hold at 9. The 7 out doesn't even hurt us too much. Maybe I should have played the knight back on, but I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I don't like porting all of my ore right as I get onto the ore port, but it should be okay. Or porting my brick, rather. Good chance of getting ore. Oh, yeah, I'll take the brick too. Brick's not bad. He doesn't have any devs, so no mono. I'm just going to hold either the 10 or the 8. And we pop a bunch of devs here. Neither. Alright. Let's get an ore ready. Drop this road to take it. Still have plenty of sheep in hand for devs. Nice, 7 out. Yeah, let's just kind of prep for the win here. Drop a city. Maintain army. I just want an 8 to roll, thank you. Hopefully we don't miss out on a 10 here. That would delay us pretty heavily. He gets down another city, but without the port to back it, that's a lot of production that's kind of just spinning. Yeah, so we unblock the 8, or we unblock the 10 now, and we just wait for a city to happen. I'm tempted to hit the sits, because we're like fighting on road now, but I think this is still a very acceptable block. So close. I don't know that he can build 2 roads. Either he can or he can't build 2 roads this turn. And any roll gives us the win otherwise, so there we go. And I think even if he takes road, it's really just delaying the inevitable. Alright. That's okay. We're up by 3 knights, and he has no devs in hand, so I felt pretty good just doing that. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily fight road. I think I'm just going to either drop, the next city. Oh, did we have it there with the brickport? I think we might have. My bad. I kind of forgot that we weren't just living on the 3-1. Alright. Cool. Nice. I think we, aside from the possible little brick misplay there, I think we did have 2 Brits in hand and I didn't drop the city. Aside from that little thing, I think we stayed pretty focused as to like what our win conditions were. Didn't build or pop unnecessarily. 2 wins. Second game I felt a little better about. I think I played the second game a bit better, but we'll take him both. A win is a win is a win. Let's look at those stats. Yeah, the 9s, whoo, popped all the brick that we needed, and we blocked him out of so much ore, yeah. I mean, we had a pretty decisive army lead, so I would hope that we'd have an advantage there, but the 0 to 14 is pretty brutal. 7s were equal otherwise. We just had the early city. And then the ports, of course. Getting to this 3-1. I know I had like an early decision where I could have gone 8-4-5 or 8-10. And I think scared me tends to take like 8-4-5 because I'm like, oh no, they're going to steal all of my real estate. You know, I'm not going to have like all my expansions. But the port is what like helps you get there faster. And also doubling up the 10 is just necessary. So I'm glad I went there. Maybe it's obvious to a lot of people. I still struggle with that. I guess I just have like island FOMO, you know, where I'm like concerned that they're going to take all my settle spots and I'm going to be left with nothing at the end of the game. But I'm definitely trying to, like, I don't know, look at Catan a little different and play it a little different and hopefully a little better. So as always, I appreciate the discourse that has happened in the past couple of videos, people leaving their thoughts on where I can improve, what settlements they would have taken. I love reading stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.